finally, after a long, and I mean long off season, it is Six Flags St. Louis's 2023 opening day today. I am incredibly excited to be back here and getting on some of my favorite rides, including, but not limited to, Screamin' Eagle, Mr. Freeze, and of course, Justice League. And it is gonna be like really cold today, so I highly doubt that Boss is gonna open today. But if it is, then so well, I guess. Anyway, we got all day, assuming something else doesn't happen, but let's go in and have a great first day of 2023 at an amusement park. I am in the park, and as you guys may know if you watch my channel for a while, what I usually do first thing when the park first opens is go to the back of the park and get on Screamin' Eagle. And today is no different, so I am going to go back to Screamin' Eagle, get first train of the season on that one, and hopefully make it a Zen ride. Last year, I was one of 2 people on the train, so it was so close to a Zen ride, but just not quite. And I shot a vlog from last year's opening day as well, and I'll post a link to that one in the description of this video so you guys can go check it out. And there are 2 other things that I'm really excited about today. One is that I got a new camera for Christmas. I got a Canon PowerShot, I think it was an SX740HS model, which is the same type of camera that Airtime Thrills uses. I know you guys may be accusing me of being a copycat, but he inspired me to get a better camera, and so I cannot wait to get some footage of these coasters with the new camera. And another thing that has me even more excited, last year, almost all the coasters in the park were open. But Boss may not be open, but Mr. Freeze might be open today. That coaster was not open on last year's opening day, so I cannot wait to hopefully get on that thing today. So we got a little bit until members get let in, and then we're gonna go straight up to Screamin' Eagle from there. Are they open? No way. It is not open, and I'm definitely not getting to be the only one on the train because I found 2 other enthusiasts right here. Do you guys want to say what's up?
What's up? Good morning. It's a little bit cold, but we're here.
Windy,
Yeah,
but
very
it's opening
cold.
day. I'm so excited for it.
Yep, very, very cold, very, very windy, but I'm excited to make this first shot of the year, and I saw
drop
Freeze was
people
running
away.
a couple times. Huh?
It'll draw people away.
It could. So, yeah, I saw they were running only 1 train on this, but it was Blue Train, which is my personal favorite train. Do you guys prefer blue or red on this coaster?
Blue.
Blue Train? What about you?
See, I don't know. I really don't know the difference, so I guess I don't have the sense as well as he does. But
Right, and would you guys mind standing what your names are? Because I don't know if people have met you
I'm
before.
Joshua.
You're Josh?
Austin,
Okay.
nice
Austin?
to meet you.
Nice. So, yeah, we're about to take first train of the year on Screamin' Eagle whenever this thing opens, and it'd be cool if some, it was just us, but, oh wait, Catwoman's actually open over there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but Catwoman's open. But that doesn't concern us. We're gonna ride Screamin' Eagle first once to get this thing open. Some other people behind us, 3 enthusiasts, so it's not gonna be a true Zen ride, which is unfortunate. But hey, at least we're at the very front of the line, so we're gonna do this. And wait, Josh, which row are you sitting in?
Second and back.
All right, I'm taking front row. Austin, where are you going? Front or back? Front or back, where do you wanna sit?
Huh?
Front or back, where do you wanna sit?
Back.
All right, I'm taking front row, let's do it. First ride on Screamin' Eagle in the books, and boy, that thing is so slow. I didn't get any airtime on that. And usually when I'm up front, I get at least a little bit. I'm surprised it didn't valley, honestly. It was not running fast at all. I will say it was running so smooth. Like last year it ran smooth. This year I think it might have been just smooth, not even better. So I think that's awesome that the ride's running as smooth this year. And I really hope that it warms up so I can get some better airtime. But I'm gonna get some footage with my new camera, so let's do that.
So windy. And like when am I going?
as Boss is not open right now, Justice League Battle for Metropolis is my next stop. And this next ride, assuming I max it, flip, it's down. I guess that's not gonna be my next ride, but it'll probably be Mr. Freeze, I guess, in the meantime, but darn. Anyway, as I was saying is, the next time I max out Justice League, it will be my 1,001st max score. Yeah, I'm coming off of my 1,000th on my most recent ride. So that would be awesome to finally get past the 1,000 barrier and I guess start the next chapter. And I have now maxed it out 1,000 times at this particular Justice League, and I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this a couple other times in the past, but I have maxed out the Justice League, or the version of the Justice League over at Six Flags Great America twice. So I've done 998 on this one and 2 on the one at Great America. So if I max it out twice more on this one, it'll be 1,000 total on this one. But for now, let's go hop on Mr. Freeze while we're waiting for Justice League reopen. Bro, they cut down a lot of the trees around Mr. Freeze. This whole area looks totally different now than what I'm used to. But over here though, nothing really has changed. So yeah, it's so weird how this whole area looks completely different compared to this side.
You guys can exit towards your left, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day here at Six Flags.
Mr. Freeze. That thing is running incredibly good today. And I forgot how intense the coaster is. Granted, it's been a while since I've ridden something like that intense. I mean, last time I was here, I was at Silver Dollar City, and the only major coaster outside of Fire in the Hole that I got to ride was Thunder Racing, so no Outlaw Run, Powder Keg, Time Traveler, or Wildfire. So Mr. Freeze was the most intense coaster I've ridden in a decently long while. So that's always nice. And I do plan to try Back Row at some point later on. But I saw that Justice League was open, so I'm going right there, right now. And that's it. There it goes. So, anyway, let's get past the 1,000 mark on this ride. Man, it feels so good to be back in my natural habitat. It's been so long since I've ridden this, and oh man, my hands are cold, so I'm probably need to warm up a little bit before I go absolutely mental. And yeah, no sound on this one, but whatever. Let's see how we do. I forgot how tough that is on my arm, man. Sheesh. Hey, at least I got it. So that's all that matters. Now I'm going to do it one more time while I'm right here to put me out to 1,000 total on this particular Justice League. I have maxed out Six Flags St. Louis Justice League 1,000 times. And like I said before, I have maxed it out 1,002 times because I maxed out the one at Six Flags Great America twice back in 2021. And I got word that my buddy Ellis is, I think, at American Thunder right now. And he said he was going to be coming back this way towards Mr. Freeze after that. So I was going to get some footage of Freeze and maybe some pictures of it as well with my new camera while waiting for Ellis to come up. And then we'll maybe go grab a ride on it. on back row of Mr. Freeze with Ellis, who happened to show up.
Hey!
What'd you think of that?
It is awesome, the coolest coaster on the planet.
No kidding. I mean, that's the ride slogan. At least for the one at Six Flags Over Texas, and that might have been the best ride I've ever taken on this coaster while riding in the back of the train. And when we launched in the inverted top hat, you flipped out. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, man. Like,
yeah.
I love that ride. I love this ride here, man.
Yeah, I'm so glad it's actually open this year, unlike last year, which it wasn't open.
I know, I remember that.
Yeah, that was just absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Definitely want to come back to this one at least one more time before the park closes later on.
Yeah.
So where do you want to go now? I haven't done American Thunder yet. Do you want to go there?
Sure, we can do that.
All right, so we'll go over towards American Thunder in just a bit.
Yeah. We don't want it. Yeah.
Yes, we should do that. Did you hear that? Justice League for a third time, and I was gonna ride American Thunder, but it is so nice out right now, and I want to get some more shots with my camera before I have to head out, I guess, which I don't know when that'll be, but anyway, I want to do that before getting on some more coasters. And I mean, if I don't ride American Thunder today, I'll be back here with Ryan tomorrow, so I'll get on it with him then for sure. If I don't do it today, I guess I'll start off, I guess maybe get some more shots of Freeze maybe, and then working my way around the park from there, like going up by Screaming Eagle, Boomerang, and eventually down towards Mine Train and Batman. So I guess I might as well ride Justice League one more time since I'm right here before doing that, and then I'll go up and photograph Freeze for a little bit, and then start working my way around the park. got some shots of Mr. Freeze, and now I'm gonna go hop on Pandemonium and do a lap on that. I have not ridden that one yet today, and that'll be my third coaster today at the Scramble Eagle, and going right there. And hopefully I get a ride where the car's actually spinning, because more often than not, this coaster leaves me disappointed. So I hope it's a good ride, but you know my history with this ride, it's probably not gonna happen, as unfortunate as that sounds, but only time will tell. So let's go give it a spin, no pun intended. Pandemonium a little bit ago, and it unfortunately was pretty much the same as it usually is, where it like barely spins. So that's a bit unfortunate that it was like that, even though I was the only one in the vehicle. So technically Pandemonium was my first ever Zen ride, or at least for 2023. And now I'm gonna make my way down towards Batman and get that a ride, because I haven't done that one yet this season. And I found out that I'm gonna have to head out at 6 o'clock today, and the park closes at 7. And that means I would need to start the marathon of Justice League a little bit earlier than usual. So I would need to go ride Batman, because I haven't done that yet, I don't want to get on it. And then, depending on what time it is, I might go ride Freeze again. Otherwise, I'm probably going to do Justice tonight, and I'll save America's Planet for tomorrow. So let's go make my way down towards Batman and give that a try. See how that one's running this year. wild ride on Batman. I was laughing my head off the whole time on it because of how insane it was. And now I'm gonna go over and ride Mr. Freeze.
Launch sequence activated. Arms down, head back, and hold on. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pick up any objects you may have left and exit out towards my friend Abdul. Make sure to give him a high five on the way out if he needs it. Now, head back. Zero to 71, real quick.
Got another good ride on Mr. Freeze, and I was gonna ride Justice League the rest of the night, but it's down right now, so I guess I'll do American Thunder in the meantime and then check back at Justice League after this. I wonder how this coaster's running, because last year at the start of the season, especially in the first half, American Thunder was running a lot rougher than what I was used to. I wonder what it's like today, so let's go find out. Flash pass line on American Thunder was really long and they're only running one train. So I decided to come back to Justice League, but it's still down. In that last clip that I got of American Thunder going up into the final breaks, they added an anti-rollback device there, which I did not expect them to do. Then again, sometimes the ride goes like really slow into it, and when I heard that, I'm like, wait a second, that's not normal. But yeah, it added an anti-rollback device. So I guess that kind of shows the pacing issues of the ride, at least at the end. Now sometimes it flies, but it's very inconsistent. So kind of makes sense that they added the anti-rollback device up there in case the ride doesn't have enough speed to make it into there, which I've never seen a valley or anything like that. So in the very slight off chance that it does not make it up there, at least they have that now, so it doesn't valley. I spent a little bit of time waiting for it, but that just hasn't opened. So I'm not wasting any more time. I'm gonna get some shots of Mr. Freeze from this area right over here, waiting for it to open. And if it opens, I'll go get a ride on it because I gotta get out of here fairly soon. Justice League reopened and I got a 5th ride on it, and I have to head out early, unfortunately. But that's alright because I'll be here tomorrow as well. And because of that, why not make it a 2-day vlog? So instead of having this be 2 separate vlogs, I'm having it be one vlog over opening weekend. Kind of like what I did for Fright Fest opening weekend in 2021. So final ride count for today. It was 5 on Justice League, I think 3 on Mr. Freeze, and then 1 on Batman, Pandemonium, and Screaming Eagle. This was a really fun day getting to try out my new camera for the first time, and tomorrow we are expecting much nicer weather. And this means that Boss will probably open tomorrow, so that'll be exciting. So let's jump to day 2. Much nicer day 2. Made it to Screaming Eagle, and they're running 2 trains this morning. So we got red and blue. So I think red train will be first train of the day, unfortunately, because I didn't see a safety rider on the red train, but there is one on the blue train. So it seems like red will be first, which is unfortunate because I like blue train better, but only time will tell to see which train we actually get first. got 2 rides on Screaming Eagle to start my day without having to leave the seat. And it was Red Train, which I kind of expected. And the second one was the Zen ride. And in terms of how it ran compared to yesterday, today was miles better than yesterday. Like, it was going so much faster. And I don't know if it was the train difference or if it was just the weather, but my guess is the weather, because I've ridden both Blue and Red Train when it's really cold out, and they both felt the same to my rides yesterday. Today was much better. But then again, I can't move it up on my list because there are several coasters ahead of it that I just can't quite put it over, especially since Mr. Freeze is number 13 on my list, and I have Screaming Eagle at number 14. So I feel like I can't move Eagle over Freeze for right now. And if you guys want to fly high, just pull down the map by go to the right in front of you. I don't think I can ride it.
Mommy, get back here! Mommy!
Don't think I ever mentioned this yesterday, but Excalibur is removed entirely. There's nothing left of the ride really here, and it's stunning. This whole place looks so different now. And you can kind of see Freeze going, or there it goes. Yeah, I have a feeling this thing is gonna roll back today because I was watching a test and they were doing quite a few launches where like it almost didn't make it over. Especially on the return trip, like it barely made it through the inverted top hat. So I'm gonna head over there after I do a couple laps on Justice League because I only got 5 yesterday because I had to head out early and because the ride was broken down a lot today, so I didn't get as many rides on it. And then I'll check back up at the Boss after a while, see if that thing's open. And I'll see where the heck Ryan is, because he was going to join me today, and I haven't ran into him yet. So let's head down towards Justice League and Mr. Freeze and get a couple rides on those. We got no line. Awesome. Max out Justice League real fast, and Freeze has Side A running today. Side B was running yesterday, so let's take a ride on this one.
Launch sequence activated. Arms down and back and forward.
Welcome back. I hope you guys enjoyed your ride. When the ride comes to a stop, go ahead and exit to your right. Grab any news articles from the events and have a great rest of your day and your advance Six Flags. Welcome back. I hope you guys enjoyed your ride. When the ride comes to fourth-way top, go ahead and exit to your right car avenue and hear when dropping from the events and have a great rest of your day here at Six Flags.
Ran into Ryan, and we did 2 rides on Mr. Freeze, front row and back row. What'd you think?
Front row.
Front row is better for today. We both unanimously agreed on that. The launch was like punches I think it's ever felt.
It was really punchy in the front row, and I think, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was good in the back row as well, but I feel like it felt a little bit more intense towards the front, at least for today, but I think it has to do with the train that they were running, because side B, I usually find to be more intense towards the back of the train, and side A, which is the train that they're running right now, I find that one to be more intense up front. So I think it's because side A was running, the front just felt more intense. I don't know why that is, but that might have been the case for today, but we also got some ridiculous hang time going through the inverted top hat forwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised we didn't validate. This was on the first try, like, oh boy, we got another one. Now watch, I called the rollback a little bit ago. Let's see what happens here. Will we get a rollback? I will be big if we go. Nope. Oh, y'all felt, not too close to this one. That one is a little windy right now, so let's see. That is going on the spike right now. Oh no, there's no valley. And there it goes. back to this one later?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they had side B still on the other track. So maybe they'll go up to 2 train offs at some point today, which if that's the case, that'd be great. Because side A, which is the train that they're running right now, usually has the shorter line whenever they have 2 trains running. So we'll check back later, especially if they have 2 trains running. Two more rides on Justice League. First one, I wish I could erase that ride from history because I did not max it. But the second ride, I absolutely nailed it. Third screen, and much to be so loud, Freeze. Anyway, I maxed out third screen, Blue-Green Blaster Car 7, which that one doesn't normally work that well. And I found someone who got to see me in action for the first time. We got Rusty over here. Can you say what's up?
What's up?
So this is your first time riding this with me and maxing it out. What'd you think?
It was pretty fun, but you gotta teach me how to somehow.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, I've done it over 1,000 times, and Ryan over here, he's maxed it. How many times did you say?
52 maxes.
52 now, so
Dang.
I've been teaching people how to get better at it. At some point, I'd like to teach if you are interested, all right?
All right.
But yeah, we both maxed out the same ride, and
Yeah.
overall, it was a good fun.
Yep.
So overall, did you enjoy that, Rusty?
Yeah, I loved it.
And I'm so glad I was able to max it out for you after the horrendous ride that was a fail. So
Yeah.
anyway, we're gonna move on to something different, but Rusty, thank you so much for joining me.
Yep.
Well, we just checked in with the boss, and it's not gonna open today, unfortunately. Apparently there's a part that's needed. Unfortunate.
Yeah. CCIs are great, so that one.
Yeah, boss I've been noticing has had a lot of technical issues as of late. Now there's a part needed, so yikes. Anyway, we're gonna go check out Screaming Eagle now.
Alrighty, please remain seated and keep all hands and feet inside the ride at all times. You're locked in. Enjoy your ride. Loading gates are now being closed. Your restraints now will be locked and checked. Just a reminder, you do have. Enjoy your ride. Did you guys enjoy your ride? I can't hear you. Did you guys enjoy your ride? Alrighty, as a reminder, please stay seated, and when you become parked, all your restraints will be unlocked and you can exit onto your left.
That didn't go as planned. What just happened?
So, 2 trains ran because it just reopened, and then it closed down again when we were in the front row.
Yep, we were about to dispatch, and you can kind of see over there, they're doing something on the final brakes right now. The red train is stuck. Huh?
They gotta evacuate the people off the front.
Yeah, it seems like the people on the red train are getting evacuated right now. And that was almost us if we were on the train ahead of it. So, I mean, I have gotten evac'd off of the final brakes at the tail end of June this past year. So that's annoying that both Boss and Eagle are down right now. We're making our way over to American Thunder now, and we actually ran into Ellis again.
Hello.
Something kind of cool. we all have coaster shirts on. I have an Orion shirt on. Ryan has a custom shirt that he made with Leviathan and some other stuff. And then Ellis has Prowler on.
Yeah.
So I figured something cool that we could do is maybe make a prediction as to how each of these 3 coasters could rank up in our personal list. So if I had to take a guess from best to worst where I think all these could rank, I would maybe guess, let me think, I would maybe say Leviathan, actually no, Orion as first, then Leviathan, and then Prowler. Ryan, where do you project those 3 to rank?
I think Leviathan first, Orion second, and Prowler third.
Okay. And Alice, where, if you had to make a guess as to how you think you might rank up Orion, Leviathan, and Prowler, what would your guess be?
My rank would be Prowler at number 1,
Okay.
Orion at number 2, and Leviathan at number 3.
Okay, that's a very nice prediction. And we got a train coming up. Here it goes. So they have 2 trains going on this one. So we theoretically could just wait out the main line. Or
Yeah, I just got off the American Thunder not too long
Oh, you did? Nice.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
It was all right.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And we got another one coming here. You got some here. Oh, here it comes. Jeez. So loud. So, yeah, they got 2 trains running on this today, it looks like. So that's good. Yesterday they only had 1.
So which swing was he talking about? The Superman swings or the Aliens? Superman swings.
Welcome back. This is come to the Golden Food Stop. You're going to exit to your left, down the ramp, and enjoy the rest of your day here at Six Flags.
We just got off of American Thunder and a couple rides of Justice League. First off, American Thunder, what'd you guys think?
Great.
Great.
Amazing ride.
Very good.
Yep. Ellis and I did front row, Ryan did back row, and there goes Freeze. Oh boy. So, yeah. This thing is way too loud, but American Thunder was good. Our 2 rides on Justice League. For me, the first one was another fail max, which that should not be happening after the 1000 max score. And Ryan, you said you maxed it, right?
I maxed it on the second to last screen my first ride, but I failed the second one.
Right.
Because we were in the same car.
Yeah. And that was the first ride. And then the second, on the first ride, Ellis, you got a new personal best.
Yeah, I got 476,200.
Nice. He's getting up there. And last time he had like what, 430 something?
400, either 30 or 40 something. One
Nice.
around there.
Yeah, he's getting better. He's definitely getting better. I honestly think with a lot of practice, you could max it by the end of the year. I think so.
I got this.
So we're gonna go hop on Mr. Freeze now because we've noticed that they're sending trains out a lot more often now. And whenever that happens, that means they're running 2 trains. So we're gonna go jump on Mr. Freeze and see which train is the shorter line and see how it runs compared to earlier. Because wait, you haven't ridden this today yet, have you?
Not yet.
All right. So Ryan and I did it a couple times earlier. Ellis hasn't done it yet. So let's go take a ride on this, or 2, or however many we feel like, depending on how long the line is.
It's a blast.
Pun intended, because it's called Mr. Freeze Reverse Blast.
Welcome back, riders. How was your ride? Fantastic. Was the ride okay? Golden Food
Took on Mr. Freeze front row, and at least for today, that thing is definitely a front row ride. Wouldn't you say so?
Definitely a front row ride today.
And I let my body go limp on that ride, which probably wasn't the best idea given how intense that ride is. And on multiple of the intense moments, like coming out of the inverted top hat, we got some wild ejector.
Wild ejector.
Yeah, and since I was not really like being tense or anything, I was letting my body go limp. My hands, they went up in the air and then slammed on the thing right in front of the seat. So that was just not the most pleasant, but it was wild. And we got some good hang time on the return trip as well on the inverted top hat. So overall, Freeze is definitely better up front for today. And now we're gonna go over and do Batman because I think we were gonna ride earlier, but we never did. So now's the chance to do that. Batman back row was not very smooth, at least for me. Ryan, you thought that was smooth, right?
Oh yeah, it was smooth, but it had a rattle. I heard a rattle at the end of the turn going into the first corkscrew.
Yeah, for me, I was in the back left outside, you were in the back right outside. As soon as we went down the first drop, I heard the rattle, like, I'm like, oh no. So, yeah, that was definitely not a comfortable ride experience. I think my ride up front was definitely smoother. And I refer to the ride I got yesterday, because that was the only other ride I've gone on this season. I don't know if you guys just heard that sound or not when I was filming Ninja, but Batman got stuck on the lift hill. That would have been us, I think, if we decided to ride the front row. So, yeah, that was wild. First Screaming Eagle getting stuck on the lift hill, and now this. Dang. How much you want to bet like something else is going to get stuck somewhere in the ride?
Oh, I don't think today, but like definitely next weekend.
Oh boy. Batman like rarely has technical difficulties, so good thing we rode it when we did.
So look at that, it's our lovely, lovely blue train. When that train parks in the station, I will open up those little gates and you guys will be good to step inside the train. Screening all the circles in the bins, remember that.
Took on the second back row Screaming Eagle. That was really impressive. And the drop off the turnaround by the boss was finally just as good as it was a couple years ago. Because last year, that drop wasn't as good. You enjoyed that, right?
It's firing on all cylinders, that drop was. And pretty much every hill was given floater air time. So.
Yeah, the only exception was this little hill that I've nicknamed the Dud Hill. And in case you're unsure which hill I'm referring to, there's this one little speed hill before the step up into the turnaround next to the boss's lift hill. That little hill does not give any air time, regardless of how fast it's running, or if you're in the front row or the back row. So that's why I've nicknamed that one the Dud Hill. But I'll go more in depth on that on a full separate review of Screaming Eagle, which I'll do sometime down the line. But overall, that was really good. This was supposed to be the video. Say what's up. Nice. Have fun on Screaming Eagle. So, yeah, that was a really solid ride, and I think that might have been better than my rides I had earlier this morning. So, not bad. Spent a while up at Eagle getting some shots of it from that new disability ramp. Cool views of the ride from there. And now I'm going to go to Justice League for the rest of the night, and this will be the first time that I do a last hour of the night marathon for the year because I didn't get to do it yesterday. So let's go down to Justice League, and I really hope it's not broken down right now, although I just said that and maybe I jinxed it. So let's go take a look and see if that ride is open, and if it is, marathon until the park closes. And if it happens to break down during the middle of the marathon, I might just go get another ride or so on Freeze, because I like to do that. Plus it's like right there, so I can do another ride on that, and maybe in case it happens to be a quick fix, I'll be able to get back to Justice League and get another ride on it before the night's over in case it reopens. So let's head down to Justice League and get some rides in before the park closes for the last hour or so. I forgot to mention this today, I believe, but today is Low Sensory Sunday. And this means that there's no background music playing throughout the park, and honestly, I really like this environment. There's something so cool about being here at the park with like no background music, and it kind of takes away from all the natural sounds of the park, like all the sounds that all the coaches make, like especially Freeze and Batman. And if Boss was open right now, it would sound really cool from right here, because you can see it right through the trees over there. You got first turnaround and the turnout to the mid-course right through there, so it'd be cool if, Boss was open, but sometimes that just isn't the case. So, oh no, are you freaking serious with me? It's down for the night? Well, since Justice League is down, I guess it's time to go to plan B, and that is Marathon Mr. Freeze till the park closes. I would probably do it on Boss, but the problem is, like, Boss is down all day, like I've already said numerous times. So, this is the next thing I could do to, I guess, you know, get some time passing. Although I could actually get some shots with my new camera, which honestly I might do some of that. And whoa, American Thunder's going empty? What the heck happened there? I wonder if that one just broke down, or if they're going down to one trade off, which I think that could be a possibility. So let's see if Freeze's line isn't too bad, and hopefully it's not terrible, because that'd be cool to get multiple rides on it. But let's see what the line is like. One more great ride there on Freeze, and I think that might be my personal last ride of the night, on this one at least. Now, I do want to ride Colossus at some point, but I don't know if the park will be closed, because if the park is going to be closed, then I don't know if they'll be sending the rides till I'm up there, so I don't know. I might try it, but at the same time, I might just maybe do it next time I'm here, but I want to get on it before the trees grow in. At least when the trees grow in, so that way I can film Screaming Eagle running through the woods from out there. Plus, I do want to wait until Boss opens to do that as well, but I don't know if that's going to open anytime soon. So let's just, I figure something else out to do, because, well, Justice League is down for us tonight. That will be my last stop, but obviously the ride had other plans and decided to break on me. So let's go do something different for the last bit of the night.
We should do that. Oh, sorry.
Hey,
got a little under 10 minutes until the park closes, and I figured what day to finish off opening weekend than the way I started it off, and that of course is with Screaming Eagle. So let's see if we can get a couple rides in on this before the park closes. I am so shocked that this thing broke down again. Like, that's like what, 4 times today? 4. This ride is having a major meltdown today. I don't know why it's breaking down so much. So I guess I'll shoot for last ride of the night on Boomerang, maybe make it a Zen ride, because I have not done a Zen ride on that one yet. And that's the last coaster in the park I need to get a Zen ride on. So let's go see if we can do it. Got the second to last ride of the night on Boomerang to end opening weekend for me, since Screaming Eagle had other plans, I guess you could say. It was a really intense ride, and as always, super disorienting. I was like really dizzy. Going backwards to the Cobra Roll into the station, it's just messed up. That's one of the only coaster moments out there that makes me like genuinely dizzy, so that was an interesting ride to end the weekend. I'll review my ride count for today, and then I'll show that as well as the total ride count for the whole weekend. Stuck again? No way. My final ride count for opening weekend day 2 was 5 on Justice League, 4 on Mr. Freeze, 3 on Screaming Eagle, and 1's on Batman, American Thunder, and Boomerang. And I will review my total ride count over the course of both days, and I'll share that. Final ride count for both days was 10 on Justice League, 7 on Mr. Freeze, 4 on Screaming Eagle, 2 on Batman, and then 1 on American Thunder, Boomerang, and Pandemonium. Opening weekend was good, but it was annoying, especially today, because there were so many rides that were breaking down. Like Batman was going down a bunch today, and that never goes down. Screaming Eagle had a bunch of issues. Justice League, well, we all know what happened there, that broke down. It was just a mess. But overall, it was a really good opening weekend despite that, and I was glad that at least Mr. Freeze was open today. And both days, I should say, because even though Boss wasn't open, it was still fun. And before you click on this video, please make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it, and be sure to comment what your home park is and when your opening day is for that park. Or when it was, I guess you could say, because this video will be coming out after a lot of parks have had their opening day. If you're new to this channel and like what you saw, be sure to subscribe and turn the bell on so you get notified every time I upload. My goal is to hit 500 subscribers by the end of the summer, so be sure to stay tuned for more videos on the channel, and thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you later.